Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
These are the trending news headlines in Colombia on Saturday, April 8, 2023. Protests at a coal mine in Colombia's La Guajira province have ended after 4 days, allowing the mine to resume operations. The blockade was led by residents from 3 communities in Media Luna and had affected the rail line and entrance to the export terminal used by coal miner Cerrejon. The company, owned by Anglo-Swiss commodities giant Glencore, has had long-standing disputes with Wayuu indigenous communities over water use and pollution, dust, noise, and health issues. The company is under a court order to comply with environmental and health requirements, including reaching agreements with Wayuu communities, but has rejected calls to suspend some operations made by a UN Special Rapporteur in 2020. President Gustavo Petro wants to transform his country's economy of death by pivoting away from fossil fuels and narcotics toward more sustainable economic activities. This is an unprecedented energy policy, given that oil and coal make up half of Colombia's exports and the country is the world's leading cocaine producer. If Colombia can successfully undertake this pivot, it would set an example for other countries similarly addicted to such substances. However, Petro and his environmentalist vice president have encountered significant resistance to their plans, even from within their own ranks. The country also faces a huge debt problem, with 1/3 of government revenues flowing towards servicing its foreign debt. Despite these challenges, Colombia is offering a fundamentally different paradigm of economic development, one that's more green than pink. The question is, will the world, and particularly the United States, lend a hand in pulling Colombia out of its economic hole? In a recent development, low-cost airline EasyJet is set to acquire 2 Airbus A320neo planes that were initially ordered by Viva Air Colombia. The 2 narrowbodies are set to be delivered directly to EasyJet from Airbus later this year. With the addition of the 2 new planes, EasyJet's fleet will expand to 322 Airbus A320 family jets. The carrier has a further 132 A320neo aircraft on direct order from Airbus, with 33 orders outstanding for the A321neo variant. The increased capacity is expected to boost EasyJet's summer operations, with the carrier set to offer over 125 destinations from its bases across the United Kingdom and Europe. Meanwhile, troubled Colombian airline Viva Air faces financial difficulties and has suspended operations due to a delayed takeover by Avianca. For more trending news headlines in Colombia, simply search Ozcast Colombia News Headlines in your favorite podcast app.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.